Hello, good afternoon, everyone. It is Sunday, May 12th. It's 4:40 p.m. here in Chicago. So, congrats to Loma. He had an impressive victory last night. He stopped Kambosos in the 11th round, and I knew he would. Stylistically, I knew he would. I didn't make a video, but I said it in chats. So, I have backup that I really did think he would stop Kambosos. I could just tell by Loma's style and Kambosos' style. And sure enough, he got it done. It's nice to see that he's still, someone that whoever fights him, they can definitely claim to have fought a very tough fighter. He's not washed up or anything like that. His footwork still looks great. He's still very smart. He knows when to go to the body. Just a great boxer, And now Tank is calling him out. I'm really hoping Shakur gets the fight because A, Shakur is still with Top Rank, and B, Shakur been calling him out for longer. Tank was avoiding Loma. So I feel as though Shakur should get him first, but I'm hearing that it's possible Shakur won't get him, and people feel like, well, that's what Shakur gets. I don't know. I'm hoping, to me, Shakur really came through in terms of showing his level of maturity when Devin Haney lost his fight. He didn't jump all over social media and try to become friends with Ryan and saying we're celebrating and all of that. And Shakur was kind of more the arch enemy of Devin Haney than Tank was. And, to me, Shakur was being attacked more heavily by Devin Haney fans. And so I feel as though he's the one who showed, a lot of you guys, you don't know him as well as you think you do, because he was very supportive. And he only said things that you can learn from. Like when he said, I would never sacrifice my ring IQ for my heart. And that's exactly what was going on with Haney. I mean, even though we found out later he was in the ring with a big-time drug cheat, So I just feel like even if Shakur did make a mistake going with Top Rank or whatever, cut him some slack, because he came through for your guy when your guy lost. He showed that he's very mature, And I want Shakur to get the Loma fight, but I wouldn't be surprised if they totally shit on him and gave it to Tank. And, because they feel as though Tank brings in more money, whatever. And I still stick by what I say. Tank is never going to fight Shakur. I don't care what he says. Fighting Loma and fighting Shakur, to me, is still two different things, And so, with that being said, I'm in your corner, Shakur. We hope you get something, man. We hope you get something. You deserve the Loma fight. Hope you get it, but... as, what was her name from The Wire? Snoop. As Snoop said with her thick Baltimore accent, deserve ain't got nothing to do with it. Remember that episode? Because, I think it was, Michael who was saying something about he didn't deserve what they did to him or something. And that was her response to him. So, yeah, she's right, though. Deserve ain't got nothing to do with it. But, Shakur does deserve the fight. And, what else? Claressa Shields, she went on social media talking about, hear me out. Claressa Shields versus Ryan Garcia. Let's make it happen. She's so corny. Let's make it happen. And you can come in at 160 pounds. She's so delusional. She really thinks she's stepping up to do something that Devin Haney didn't do. That's how I took it. Because she's mentioning, and you can be heavier. She really can step up and do something Devin Haney didn't do. She's just corny. And then she had the nerve to say in her live video on YouTube how, everyone thought she was a boy back in the day when she was always fighting boys. And after she was, basically beating ass, they would say to her, where you from, bro? And she would have to tell them she wasn't a dude. First of all, that might have happened one time. She's trying to act like that's her whole history. And then she's going to lie and say because she never ever talked, so they never ever heard her voice. Like, she's lying. Who goes to the gym and nobody in the gym has ever heard her voice? You could tell she's lying. She just knew she had to say that because she had already told everybody. Everyone thought she was a boy, but then she remembered she sounds like a girl. So then she's going to lie and say she never talked. Claressa, go sit down. Like, that's so dumb to tell that lie. And where's the footage? Where's the footage of all you beating all these guys' asses to the point where they want to know where you're from? Where you from, bro? I'm not a bro, I'm a girl. Okay, you're doing all this ass kicking, you got all this strength, but something ain't adding up, because when you fight women, where's all this power at? You can't stop nobody. You can barely even drop people. You can't drop women, you can't stop women. So where's all this power coming from where you claim you was beating up on all these dudes? Like, she exposed herself, if you ask me, because something ain't adding up. And then she had the nerve to say, I just don't understand how people can hate on somebody trying to be great. Well, I'm already great, but greater. Like, nobody's hating on you trying to be great. People are hating on you trying to be something you're not, trying to pretend that you can do something that everyone knows you can't do. That's what people are hating on. They're tired of the BS coming from you. And, the fake, I can beat big men. Nobody, that's what people are hating on. They're hating on you wasting their time, with that kind of talk. Nobody's hating on you trying to be greater, When Shelly Ann Fraser-Price was winning all those gold medals in the 100-meter dash and became the fastest woman in the world, she didn't feel like she had to challenge Usain Bolt. Because she knew better. She's not, same thing with Elaine Thompson-Herah, or even going back to Veronica Campbell-Brown. When they were snatching shit up in a 100-meter dash, they didn't feel like they had to race Tyson Gay or Usain Bolt or Justin Gatlin. They were in their lane as women. Now, let's forward to Sha'Carri Richardson. She's not feeling, though, to really cement her place, she got to take on Noah Lyles or, you know what I mean? My point is, like, the most dangerous sport is where the woman is most delusional. Because if any of those women I named, those sprinters that I named, if any of those women were to challenge men, the worst case scenario, which would happen, was that they'd get dusted off. But they're in their own lane still. They're not going to get hurt. They're not going to get killed because they're each in their own lane and it's just a race. The worst that will happen if they challenge the fastest man is that they would lose. But this is a very dangerous sport. So you have the most dangerous sport where you have this woman who is so delusional about, her chances of beating a guy, And then if she were to get in that ring with Ryan Garcia, he's not like Keith Thurman. See, she doesn't respect Keith Thurman because he said, I feel bad for the guy. He didn't really know how to respond to people asking him about fighting Claressa. That's a weird question to him. So he was like, well, I guess I can put one hand behind my back and maybe double up on my grants so my knuckles, he was just thinking of ways he wouldn't hurt her because he's a gentleman. But she didn't respect that. She called him all kind of names and told him he was never a champ or whatever she said to him. She couldn't have told him he was never a champ. She said something like that, though. She, really dissed him when he was doing nothing but showing her respect. He didn't want to hurt her. Now she's fucking with Ryan Garcia. That motherfucker will get in the ring and kill her ass. And guess what? Everybody will side with him because people don't like her ass no way. Then the only people she'll have defending her are people like me. But she's just a big fucking... She's a troublemaker. And I'm not going to defend her anymore when Tank goes in on her and calls her all those horrible names he's calling her. And he's not justified in doing it. Even with her being, a troll and a clout chaser and very annoying, Tank isn't justified in the names he's calling her. But I'm going to stop defending her because I think she likes that. I think she likes that kind of negative. Anything for her to get her ass in front of the camera. Now she's challenging Ryan Garcia. And you can't weigh 160. Like she's about to do something Devin Haney couldn't do. Girl, please. She's tired. But that's it. My main focus of this video was supposed to be on Shakur. Shakur, I hope you get something, but you know, just focus on your fight July 13th in Brick City, and I'll be rooting for you, and we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, have a good day, everyone.